Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to another episode in my playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Thank you so much for joining me again. We are way up here at the top of Devil's Peak, and we're up here because we are looking for this information broker. Why are we looking for the information broker? We're looking for some chemicals from Phineas, and this guy knows where we could find the chemicals. So we've traveled up here to the top of this place. It was a pretty harrowing trip up here. I don't even remember which way we came up for sure, but there's a lot of really powerful enemies on our way up here, but we made it up here without too much trouble, and now we've made it to this lab, and we fought off some marauders here at the end of the last episode. So I don't know if we're going to see any more in this episode. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Maybe I'll walk around a little bit before we go in there. Just kind of get a lay of the land. See what else is out here. If I kept going... Oh.
Hiram's home. Just kidding. Guy never sets foot outside.
This place is supposed to look like horns? I don't see it.
You don't see it? There's horns right there. Turn around and look that way, Ellie. There's horns right there. It's right there, right up top of your head. Well, there's some mantas down there. And that is our path down. We'll take care of those later. Let's go into this place now. And when we leave, we'll go down that way and we'll fight the creatures that are between us and the bottom of this mountain. But we're not going to do that right now. Kind of eager to get into this place, check it out. Looks like a really neat place. Looks like a really big place. I'm hoping it is. I'd like to do some exploring. Well, I'm not seeing any more marauders, so that's a good sign. But if they were outside the building, they were probably also inside it, so probably not going to be peaceful inside of there, let's face it. Here's a piece of a marauder. Nice. Another piece of him over there. There should be several of them down here. I thought we took out quite a few of them as we approached this place at the end of the last episode. I hate it when there's a bin and there's nothing in it. Oh, here's a tamed canid. Here is a scrap. Mechanical, or what's left of it. What else? Anything hiding behind these boxes? No, nothing we haven't seen already. Got some more marauders down here. These are the guys that were kind of running after us, I guess. We killed these guys from quite a ways away. It was pretty cool. It's kind of neat. Oh, here's another one over here. Must have already gotten him. Yeah, we probably did. Actually, he was there when we got there, I think. Okay. Cleaned this place up. Let's see if we can't get inside. Use this ramp over here. Climb up. Get in here. Check it out. So if this information broker dude is in here, unless he's a marauder... Oh, there is a vandal right there. Unless he's a marauder, he's being held captive probably. Oh, there's another one running around up there. Okay. Not too afraid of him. Marauders really aren't even a challenge at this point. I mean, even if there's a whole bunch of them, really haven't had too much trouble with them. Here's the remains of that ringleader dude. Oh gosh, my compass is showing at least 2 more enemies in this direction here. One of them is right there. What's up, dude? Okay, there. Oh, he's running. He's a running. Nice. Okay, don't have to worry about him anymore. Wasn't there another one? I thought there was another one. If there is, we'll take care of him. I ain't worried about it. This is the way we came up, right? Yeah. Oh, for a minute there, I thought there was a couple of marauders running at me. It was not. I thought there was more than one up here. Oh well, we'll see. Take his stuff. Well, my compass isn't showing any enemies. Here's a door. But we're going to finish exploring out here first before we go in any doors. Okay, I guess I killed everybody. Another door there.
Must have sealed the door. He spooks easy.
Hiram, so she knows this guy. All right, well, we probably heard his guy mention, or heard that guy's name mentioned before, and I just don't remember it. Oh, there's a chair here. Nice view. I hear... Oh, what's this? Mechanical sentry. That's interesting. They're not showing up as enemies. Mechanical sentry and a mechanical guardian. Okay, dudes. Yeah, go ahead and do your sentrying and guarding. Sealed. Okay, this door's sealed. There's a ladder I could have climbed up. But instead I took the long way around. Well, this door is sealed. We have to hope that this door over here is not. Otherwise, I don't know how we're going to get in here. Transition to Devil's Peak Station. Well, let's get in here. Let's get in here and get what we came to get. Holy cow, look at my compass. What was I just saying about being worried about marauders? Oh my gosh, is that what's in here? Bunch of marauders? Damn. Something's buzzing.
You may not realize this being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Which means you can't ever get to me. So leave already.
Can't? We'll see about that.
I think we hear canids in here. There's a dude. So it is marauders indeed. One down.
I smell blood!
That one smells blood. Yeah, that's because I just shot the head off of one of your pals. What's that symbol in the upper left-hand corner? There's a flag up there. What is that? Oh, big mistake, dude. Nope, nope, stay here. Stay here, don't go running in there. Alright, get out of that. See that flag up there? There's like 2 heart icons, which are from my inhaler. Nice! But I don't know what that flag means. Man, we'll just sit here and let them come to the door. Look at them, look how fast they move. Holy cow. They move super quick. Look how fast they're moving. Holy cow, they are super quick, man. Okay. Have they given up? Maybe they've given up. This piece of music that's playing right now kind of reminds me of the music from Halo. The battle parts of Halo, the original game. Just a little bit, not exactly.
Heading back.
Okay, let's move in a little bit. Still doing quite a bit of walking. Still not too worried about it. I'm more worried about Ellie and Nyoka running off on their own, getting themselves killed. Okay, we could pick into this room. Wow, there's a lot of fun stuff in there. Well, I was hoping this would be a big place to explore, and it's starting to look like it is. Do we have a map of this place? We do. There's 3 floors, which is exciting. That's pretty cool. Alright, well, let's just look around and kill marauders as we come across them. Copy of the Dissident Hunter there. Ah, there is something in here. Something I'll probably never use. Pardon me. So I'm not seeing any enemies in this direction. Not at all. It's actually quite peaceful in here.
You out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Face the intercom.
Oh, okay. Oh, we could face the intercom. Sure. Don't know if I'm ready to do that yet or not, because there's still enemies in here that I want to get rid of. Let's clear this place out before we talk to him. That's just kind of how I want to do it. I'm going to clear the whole place out. Then we'll talk to him. We'll be back. We've got some work to do. Well, let's get in here. Help ourselves to all these goodies in here. And, there's a lot of goodies in here. Oh, really? Nothing in that one. Elite troop armor. How's that stuff stack up to what we're currently wearing? That's heavy construction gear. Elite troop armor. Wow, 36. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I might as well give that to either Ellie or Nyoka. Ellie is currently wearing 24. Let's give it to her. There. How can she even see out of it? But that should help her somewhat, you would think. And I don't think it hinders her at all. I don't think it's going to make it more difficult for her to fire her weapon or anything. Here's something to examine. Memorandum, environmental controls, installation, and keycard. Barb, the new environmental controls terminal is now installed and running upstairs. Congratulations. You messaged corporate about it. You get to manage it. Consider this your official notice to hide its access keycard deep in the bottom of a drawer somewhere, preferably within the archives or in one of the station's other popular sections. Because I sure as hell will not allow our station's efficiency scores to plummet due to a pointless safety feature. Don't even think about testing the system out. The emergency sirens will make your ears bleed, and if you accidentally trigger the fire suppression system, it can suck the air from the room faster than the station's last performance review. Val. Well, I wonder if that's a hint for a way to handle... Here's the card right here. If that's a hint for a way to handle all of the marauders that are in here. It could be, but I'm not worried about it. I don't need to resort to such tactics, although if the opportunity presents itself, I may go ahead and try it out just for fun, right? We've discovered a vending machine. I'm going to keep crouched so that I don't draw any unwanted attention. Nothing in that cabinet. Huh. It's funny, there was like a light on it that would indicate that there was something inside of it, but nope. Nope. Nothing in that one either. Oh, there's somebody right there. The body of a dude. Anything on here?
The elevator, but it ain't gonna budge while this place is on lockdown.
Where's the elevator?
Guess we keep moving forward.
Is that the...
another way up.
Okay. I mean, am I looking at the elevator? I guess that's what this is. Okay, it is an elevator. Sealed. Okay, that's fine. I ain't worried about it. What can we buy? We could buy some weapons. Level 23 tactical shotgun 2. It's interesting. It uses the long guns skill. I wouldn't expect a shotgun to use long guns skill. Whoa, this thing does a lot of damage. 226. Holy cow. Officer's Spine Gold, level 25. So there's 2 of those here. What? Wait a minute. Well, for whatever reason, this one is worth a lot more than this one. I mean, I realize that this one has that little gem icon on it, which means it's pristine, but that doesn't make it do any more damage. It's interesting. Some armor. Some pretty decent armor, level 33, but I just don't see any reason to buy this stuff. You just find this stuff on the ground like that one we found just a moment ago. I mean, I don't see any reason to buy it. Well, unfortunately, no quest items in here. Let's sell some junk. Tell you what, we sure do have a lot of money. We're going to sell some weapons that I'm not interested in keeping. I mean, do I want to hang on to that thing? It's kind of special. It's worth an awful lot, though. And then I'm back to my Deadeye assault rifles. Oh, I didn't see this stuff. Alright, I'll hang on to that stuff. Some armor. I keep saying that I mean to go through this off camera, but I never remember to do it. So at some point I need to go through this and decide what it is I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. So there's no going that way. So let's go through this door over here. Is there a door over here? Actually, I guess there's not, is there? Well, I guess this is about it for us then. Kind of looking like maybe we do need to talk to that guy because there's no other way for us to go, huh? Yeah, there's, I don't know how the marauders made it upstairs. Right? This is just a bathroom, so... Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they got up there. Here's stairs here, but that's between levels 2 and 3. Not level 1. Okay, I guess we have to go talk to this guy. Okay. It's weird, though. When we were in here, it sure seemed like there was somebody right on the other side of this wall, didn't it? I guess not. Maybe somebody was outside. I don't know. Alright, let's go talk to this guy. Got to convince him that we're here to help him. Put our weapon away. Well, I could get in there if I really wanted to. This room right here, and I do want to, and we will get in there. Just seeing if there's anything I could pick up. So, our quest now says... yeah, you've been invited to speak with the station's owner via intercom. Let's speak with him.
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder? And you, Nyoka, what are you doing lugging a stranger into my station?
You could use the socialization, you son of a bitch. Also, he hired me.
To what purpose? I happen to have some significant problems I am dealing with right now. Marauders, running out of purple-berry wine 3 days ago, not being able to bloody broadcast.
Say nothing.
I see why Nyoka tolerates you. Fine, I'll do the talking. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the broker.
Or we can call you Hiram, on account of that's your damn name, and doubly on the account of the broker being a dumbass alternative.
What? Everyone calls me that, aside from you.
Okay. Why me?
You're here, and you're armed, aren't you? The feed's gone grainy, but looks like you're packing deadly force. I know Nyoka is for sure. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear the marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
How many marauders? What's in it for me? He just said he'd pay us double. I don't know, what's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm safe.
Okay, so how many marauders broke in?
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property. If they take down the broadcast equipment, I'll be out of a job, permanently.
Okay, so where are his mercs? What happened to them? You know, if you hired a bunch of mercs, where'd they go? Okay, I'm gonna put on my lockpicking helmet, which I believe is this one. And we're gonna go over here and we're gonna help ourselves to whatever's on the other side of this door. And using 5 more of my mag picks. I'm going through these mag picks pretty quick.
Fingers, Captain.
I was over 100 for a while. Now I'm down like in the low 70s. So this is part of our payment, helping ourselves to this stuff. Found some more elite troop armor that maybe Nyoka might be interested in. This stuff. Oh, this is only a 26. Okay. What was the stuff that I gave to Ellie? What was that called? Elite troop armor. Wow, now it says 49. Holy cow. So she must have some skills that, or perks that really improve her armor. 49. Holy cow. But it's elite troop armor, but it's a different color than the stuff we just picked up. So, this isn't as good. This is only level 11. This is 8. This is 11. This is 15. And Nyoka is currently wearing her outfit, which gives her 28. We'll just leave her wearing her outfit. She looks good in it. She probably is comfortable wearing it. I love that sound effect. Here is a light assault rifle Mark II. And some ammo. We're going to need this. We have marauders to fight. Alright, team, let's go. I'm going to go out here to this. He said the doors and the elevator. I'm guessing he means that outside door that we saw. So we could either go outside and come in through that outside door. Which I guess is right here, or we could take this elevator up, which will take us to right here, I guess. So,
Hey, elevators to your right. Get ready.
Huh. Another intercom there. Get ready. Okay. I'm ready. Your standard Spacer's Choice elevator here. I don't know if it's Spacer's Choice or not, but this is the same elevator we've seen in pretty much every building we've walked into. Okay, we have more marauders to take care of here. Looks like there's one right there. One over there. This one's moving kind of fast. Maybe this is a canid. Thinking that's a canid. Not that it matters to me. Okay, you guys stay right there. Okay, stand up, fine. I don't want you rushing through this door like you are wont to do.
Make him regret it.
Back to you.
Can they shoot through that glass? Oh, damn it. Reload. He's not dead yet, though. The body parts start to pile up. Nice. Nice. Just stand there and let him come to the door. Who is it? We need to repair our weapons, so let us do that super quick. Alright, and let's pick up some stuff from these guys. I'm not seeing any more enemies on my compass. Wow, was that all of them? Because that really wasn't that difficult. Just for fun. It's fun making things explode. Pick it all up. Oh, they're still over there.
Right there.
You guys can come in now. It's okay. It's safe. I made sure it was safe for you guys. You can come in. First, we loot. Oh, there's another enemy in this direction. So we're not done yet with enemies. Mag pick, very nice. Terminal here. Universal Defense Logistics. Universal Defense Logistics would like to remind employees that it is in no way responsible for the highly unfortunate but realistically probable case of loss of life in its facilities. Devil's Peak Station inclement weather warning. Regional severe alert. Next 72 hours chance of thunderstorms and severe thunderstorms, including lightning strikes forecast across the mountain region. Well, that would be neat if we got to see that. From V. Ramsey, subject emergency protocols. Devil's Peak Station. This is to I Broker. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there is simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time, and yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, they could have been damaged under load, but the point remains nothing happened. We caught the issue in time, the engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mama's grave it will not happen again. Now please cease contacting me for daily updates on the status of the generators. Thank you, Val. So this was to... Oh, I Broker. He wants to be known as Information Broker. Even though his email address is iBroker, dude refers to him as Hiram. From I am a voyeur to J. Ramsey, subject toilets. What? What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse to time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellas scrub their jigglies while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really, that was sarcasm. Theodore. Okay, we don't know who Theodore is, or was. And then he responds about the toilets. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it a spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to your station, the happier we all will be. Warmest regards, Val. Postscript. You take too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Jeez. Office politics. Almost missed that bin. Oh, there's nothing in it anyway. So, did I kill this hooligan? Maybe I did. Quite a few terminals around here that I can't get into. But that's okay. Mag pick over here. You know I like those. It's an important part of my play strategy. Pick my way into places. Another mag pick here, very nice. So much crap. Oh, another terminal over here. Yep, there goes 2 more of my mag picks. See what's going on in this terminal. This one's locked. We need to use the key for this one. Devil's Peak Station security status running diagnostics. Atmospheric controls are online. Issue detected with the automechanical controls alerting HQ. Atmospheric controls. Environmental sensors status. All sensors currently indicate a standard level range regarding temperature and chemical composition through the station. We could deploy the fire suppressant systems if we wanted to. We could also activate the fire alarm. I don't really care to do any of that stuff. Automechanical controls. Request for automechanical security and assistance installation. Time submitted a very long time ago. Status awaiting unofficial response from Byzantium HQ. So that's one way to get around things if you are not interested in fighting these marauders, but you're not afraid of no marauders. I may have mentioned once or twice before. So we know there's at least one in here. Let's see. Oh, there's a room back here that I haven't gone in yet. Let's go in this room first. Let's not forget about this, huh? This will probably take us back outside, and it certainly will. I kind of like the way we came in from that elevator instead of this way. Had we come in this way, I opened that door, and they've all got a pretty easy shot at us, so I think I did that pretty well. Worked out nicely. Okay. Back to crouching, because we know that there's at least one enemy in here. Looks like he's upstairs, maybe. Oh, he's right up there. Okay. So there's 2 of them up there. I don't know if I could shoot through this catwalk or not. So we are going to try to sneak up here and take these guys out. And we'll do some exploring. Just these 2 guys, I think. Shouldn't be too much of a bother. Look out!
That's the last of
That'll
them,
do
I
it.
think.
Yep, that is the last of them. So, our quest was updated. Now it says, the broker will unlock his door after the marauders in the broadcast center have been cleared. 7 of 7 killed. You've cleared out all the marauders in the station's broadcast center and may now speak to the broker in person. Let's go back downstairs first and just see if there was anything interesting down here for us to... Oh, for crying out loud, that wasn't that far. See if there's anything interesting down here for us to loot or to look at. Any of these terminals working? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, there's 7-bit cartridges and a bypass shunt down here. Don't want to miss those. Okay, that's all that's down here, I think. I take it back. There's also some weapon parts and some purple berry liqueur. Shouldn't need our weapon anymore. Take his stuff. What was that thing? Hunting Rifle Ultra. Level 17 compared to this thing. Wow, look at the damage difference on these things. This one has a higher DPS. I guess it fires more quickly. Huh. I'll stick with what I've got. So that must be where he is, in there. Overhauled power helmet. How does that compare to what I'm currently using? 16. That thing's actually a piece of crap. Love the machinery in here. Pretty neat looking. I really like it. Alright, let's talk to this guy. Hey dude, saved your bacon.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You'll hurry on in.
Aha. I see. You've got some mechanical sentries here. Is this stealing? Nope, it's not. Or is it? No, I'm just gonna help myself to his stuff. He doesn't care. First things first. Ooh, flamethrower. Not that I'll ever use it. I'm just gonna help myself to your stuff, dude. Hello, Mechanical Guardian MK2. You don't mind if I do this, do you? No, you don't. This is part of my payment here. I don't work cheap. You get what you pay for. Okay. What's up, Hiram Blythe?
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
You're not an easy man to reach, broker, or you know why I'm here. Can we continue our conversation from the intercom now? You know why I'm here, dude.
If you insist. As I was telling you before, I am the premier broker for all of Monarch. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing raptidons off your stoop.
Careful, I know that line. I use it all the time.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
What might take you a while? Oh, yeah, what? Why?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions. Luckily, however, the Iconoclasts have now gone silent. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
See, I don't understand this. Why have the Iconoclasts gone silent? I thought that I had fixed their stuff so that they could broadcast. So I missed this part of the story. I don't know. Maybe?
If you did, then you would have had my impressed gratitude. Still, we need to get MSI off the airwaves. I will leave the means to that particular end under your discretion.
This is a problem. How?
The bandwidth. There's too much blasted background noise. Nothing gets through but their local broadcasts. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Okay. Tell me more about these people.
Graham and his iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Yeah. Well, where are they?
My former partner, Sanjar, transmits from his office in MSI's headquarters in the center of town. Don't let him try to fool you. While his messages might seem like gibberish, they are in reality coded business orders to off-world companies. I understand why he needs the bandwidth, but we had a deal and he's broadcasting ceaselessly.
Can't we cut them off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Sanjar and MSI to stop transmitting on their end.
All right. I could just kill them all. Well, I'll talk some sense into them.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end.
Wow.
Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it. plus a vat of patience.
So you're an info broker. What is that exactly?
Is that a trick question? Because to answer it, you'd need to pay me. Of course, I could offer you a vastly more interesting bit of data instead. Try me. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll even offer it for free. We'll call it an exchange for your help with the broadcasts. Ask me what you will.
Let's talk about the board. I'm curious about MSI and the iconoclasts. What can you tell me about Phineas? Have you received any broadcasts from Earth? I'm curious about these two. I think I want to know a little bit more about Phineas, though.
Not much, admittedly.
That's it? You must know something about him.
Phineas has been in hiding for the past 35 years. He got in touch with Nyoka first, who I use as a physical go-between. The rest is history. As far as what's between us, I mean. Outside of that, well, that's a raptidon of another color.
I'm listening.
I do know this much. There is a sharper side to the good scientist than you'd expect. If allegations are to be believed, the experiments he conducts for the greater good are in fact treasonous and for self-gain. I am not convinced as to the validity of these allegations, considering the source, but I am also not unconvinced either.
Okay. Can we ask you something else?
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
Okay. Have you received any broadcasts from Earth?
What? No. Why would I go out of my way to intercept messages from Earth? There's no market for them. No buyer means it's not worth my time. Now, if you wanted me to intercept a certain one, that might be worth it for the right price.
Okay. Well, tell me more about MSI and the iconoclasts.
They are a curious lot. Insufferable. And short-sighted, too. What else do you wish to know?
So, what's the story?
You mean between MSI, the iconoclasts, and myself? I bet neither of those megalomaniacs told you I was the true mastermind behind Monarch. Back when the colony was still Terra 1 and corporations were abandoning us left and right, I'm the one who approached Sanjar and Graham with the means to our salvation. I offered them a legal way to take control of the planet. If MSI were the only corporation here, they could claim sole ownership.
And there was nothing in it for you, huh? So you're the glue that brought them together, or so MSI would have to stay behind while the other corporations left. There's nothing in it for you?
Even then, I plied my trade as an information broker, albeit in a smaller capacity. Of course, I demanded an exchange for the data. Thus, the bargain was struck. They could run MSI while I would operate Devil's Peak Station. Unfortunately, relations have soured over time.
Where did it fall, or why did it fall apart?
Competing ideologies. Graham believes Sanjar has become corrupted by the corporate lifestyle, that he is now similar to the original corporate executives they sought to reform. And Sanjar has learned the hard way that Graham is quite morally gray.
I am curious about Graham Bryant's deep, dark secrets.
Some say Graham suffers from nightmares that leave him sweat-drenched and screaming. I would assume it stems from the friends and family he lost in Amber Heights all those years ago.
We still don't know the story of what happened in Amber Heights, do we? We've heard reference to something terrible happening there, but I don't remember learning about it. I could use some dirt on Sanjar Nandi.
Sanjar is not actually at fault for his past performance reviews, but he can keep hunting for loopholes to get back on the board for the next century. He'll never be reinstated. Not in his lifetime.
You seem pretty sure of that.
Sake, even with the loophole I gave him, he's only in charge of MSI because every other exec died during the massacre at Amber Heights.
What do you mean, dude?
I gave Sanjar and Graham legal information that would allow MSI to own Terra 1 once the other corporations had abandoned the planet. The execs had their concerns, but before the matter could be resolved, pirates raided their homes in the night.
Okay.
Luckily for you, I am a veritable font of information.
I feel like I'm only getting bits and pieces of this story. Well, let's talk about the board.
There are so many members. Do specify.
Okay, well. Got any compromising information on the chairman?
If you try to cite me on this, I will deny. Do you understand? What I am about to reveal is the sort of information that gets a body disappeared. MSI's ownership of Monarch is technically legal, but it would give MSI too much power on the board to grant them such status.
Oh man, I don't have enough intelligence to say this. So the chairman demonizes Monarch rather than welcome it back into the fold. What are you saying?
That the chairman is politically motivated to keep Monarch from being re-recognized as a legal part of the colony, and his actions as a result are highly illegal. And that is all you will get from me regarding such a deadly piece of data.
Interesting. Got any compromising information on the chairman? I guess that's what he just told us, huh?
If you try to...
Okay.
Luckily for you.
Well, that's enough gossip for now, I guess.
How low you seemingly regard my trade.
Well, it was the only option I had. I'd like to secure some information.
I may have a secret for you, for the right exchange.
All right, that's it.
How? Sure. You know where to find me if you need me.
All right. Wow, lots of stuff there. So now, we've got this list of stuff here. Help the broker deal with MSI and the iconoclasts. The broker can't deliver the location of the chemicals until you stop the iconoclasts and MSI transmissions that are interfering with use of the tower. Sanjar Nandi leads MSI out of Stellar Bay, and Graham Bryant leads the iconoclasts out of Amber Heights. Earning their favor might convince them to stop transmitting. Complete the quest Bolt with his name for Sanjar to start earning MSI's trust. We did that. Complete the quest Errors Unseen for Sanjar to earn MSI's trust. We did that. Well, we're not completely done with it yet, are we? What else do we have to do? We just need to bring this data cartridge back to him. Complete the quest The Commuter for Graham to start earning the Iconoclast's trust. I'm pretty sure we already did that one. And then complete the quest Pay for the Printer for Graham to earn the Iconoclast's trust. We did that one already as well. You were able to put a stop to the Iconoclast transmissions. I do not know how I did that. Please feel free to tell me in the comments. Okay, yeah, lots of stuff for us to do. And I guess there's a way out over here. Yeah. But first, we continue to loot. Sorry, dude, I'm taking your weapon. And your ammo. And there's another terminal here. Ooh, there's all kinds of goodies in here. There is a safe I can't quite get into just now. Aw, man, nothing in that bin. It's so disappointing when the bins are empty. Maybe this terminal will allow us to unlock that safe. Who knows? Authorized broadcasters select recorded transmissions for a listing of all scheduled incoming and outgoing broadcasts. To go live, please ask your producer to initiate broadcasting. Do not begin broadcasting without the supervision of a senior producer. Thank you, Val. And now a message from our sponsors. Tired of itchy acid burns? Try Auntie Cleo's artisanal Borst scented moisturizing cream. Here's the priority transmission log. Accessing. Status. The station's primary band is presently oversaturated with continual transmissions from sister settlements. Off-world signals are unable to be isolated for recording. Let's see here. Outgoing transmissions. SOS. Date April 3rd, 2345. Incoming transmissions. Amber Heights, Stellar Bay. Administrator notes, Amber Heights data is iconoclast in origin. Graham is behind it, must speak with him. Stellar Bay broadcasts are coded gibberish, could potentially use to blackmail Sanjar, has his signature all over it. Okay. Personal files, accessing. Personal files for Hiram Blythe. A memorandum titled Clear Blue Skies, Mood Optimistic. Dare I say, the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Memorandum titled Sneaky Sneaky Mood Sneaky. Had a near miss the other day, nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trial? Okay, firmly in the failure category. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method for evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information-gathering associates know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing Hazard has never been so thrilling nor high stakes. Finally, memorandum titled Should Have Known, Mood Furious. Pox it all! Those imbecilic children, in their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham, have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play. But what to do about it now? What to do indeed. Well, it says not to do begin broadcasting. I don't know what would happen if I did. Well, okay, the game is saving. The game just saved right there. Let's go ahead and begin broadcasting and see what happens. Authorized broadcaster, don't even try to pretend you're unaware that all broadcasting is currently locked down. Please return to milling about the break room and lamenting that internship in corporate arbitration you never finished. Or, to override the lock on recording, simply enter your admin username and password in the command line. Oh, you can't? Maybe you should have been nicer to Val. Okay, whatever's going on there, I don't know. Well, that did not get us into this safe, but we don't care. We'll just put our hacking cap back on, and we will be in there in no time. There go 5 more of my mag picks. Now I am under 70.
How'd you do that so fast?
It's my special hat. Put my good protective armor back on. Alright, well this looks like a pretty good place to hang out, right? We'll hang out in here, we'll get to know Hiram a little bit better, and then the next episode we will exit this place. And for fun, we will probably just go ahead and go down the hill here. Go down the hill, fight some more mantis, and then we'll see what's in these buildings here. There's other quests that take us to these locations. We're in no hurry to rush back to Sanjar. So more exploring, more fighting, more fun in upcoming episodes. I hope you'll join me for those episodes. And I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, why don't you let me know? Leave me a like or a comment. Thanks for watching. See you next time.